Welcome to Near Dark Asian Horror. I'm DJ Tenebrae, and this is Sugar. Welcome back, all you children of the night, with our different theme of the night. Hope you folks are having fun. Grab yourselves a cold, refreshing drink. Because we are about to start our trivia night once again. Giving you guys another 5 more minutes before we start. Let's see how all you folks are doing on this fine, fine night. Don't forget to chat or speak on this chat. And to let you know, we do have some prizes for tonight. I won't be able to show it to you at the moment, but I got some nice pins and stickers to give out for tonight's trivia question. Questions, that is. Also, let us know if you can actually hear us, as it looks like it's actually quite silent on the chat at the moment. as we do another round of trivia. Asian horror. So, folks, I hope you have your fingers on the buttons, because we are going to start. Some of these will be multiple questions. Some of them will just have to come up with the answer, and hopefully you get the right one. When you win, you get a prize at the end. If you lose, you join us. Now, with that said, all you participants, don't forget, no phones, no computers. You want to have the answers? Use your gray matter. And if you cheat, we'll find you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start Near Dark's Horror Trivia once again. Here we go with the first question. Which of the following is not a common feature of a ghost from a Japanese horror film? This is multiple choice. Once again, which of the following is not a common feature of a ghost from a Japanese horror film? Is it A, glowing red eyes, B, long unkempt hair, C, deathly pale skin, or D, malicious intent? Go ahead and type in your answers right away. We're having visual technical difficulties. Once again, the question was, which of the following is not a common feature of a ghost from a Japanese horror film? A, glowing red eyes, B, long unkempt hair, C, deathly pale skin, or D, malicious intent? The answer is A, glowing red eyes. Zandali, you got the first question correct. And here is my guest with the next question.
What is the name of the antagonist spirit in Ringu? What is the name of the antagonist spirit in Ringu?
we're waiting for an answer. Jezebel Bowie is just dying to join us. I'll give you a hint. It does start with an S. But remember to think Japanese. Not quite correct. Samara is the American version of ring. We're looking for Ringu. It's really close. But you only have a few seconds left before you fail.
The answer is Sadako. Sadako.
You lose. Question 2.
What is the title of the American remake of Juon? What is the title of the American remake of Juon?
Jezebel Jaw. Boy. Now here's the thing, when you're dead, sometimes you misspell things, sometimes you mispronounce things. But this time, Jezebel Bowie, unlike myself, is correct. It is The Grudge. Are you folks ready for another trivia question? Apparently, you and Zandali are competing against your souls. And everybody else is just too damned frightened to play. I'll give you an easier question. Which of the following is not a remake of a Japanese horror film? A. The Ring. B. The Grudge. C. The Eye. D. One Missed Call. One of these is not a remake of a Japanese horror film. Which one is it? Always technical difficulties. One last time, which of the following is not a remake of a Japanese horror film? A. The Ring. B. The Grudge. C. The Eye. Or D. One Missed Call. The answer is C. The Eye. It is a Chinese film. Jezebel Bowie, you got your second point. Still enough time for anyone to win this.
In Juan, Kayako makes the noise of the death rattle as she approaches her victims. True or false? In Juan, Kayako makes the noise of the death rattle as she approaches her victims. True or false?
for the answer.
The answer is true. Kayako does make the noise of a death rattle as she approaches her.
Zandali Bowie, or Zandali. I'm getting both of you mixed up because I'm anticipating dragging you both to the jam. But Zandali, you have gotten that correct once again. 2 for 2, folks.
What is the U.S. remake of Cairo called? What is the U.S. remake of Cairo called?
Two people with 2 points. It's anyone's game still. Big Fortuna, are you willing to gamble your soul? Can you hear us?
What is the U.S. remake of Cairo called? What is the U.S. remake of Cairo called?
Answer or die. The question was... I have no idea. I'm already dead. Cairo was a film that was redone in America, in the US. It introduces the spirit of a person who committed suicide on the internet, thus turning the online space into a festering pool of malevolent spirits. What is the US remake called? By the way, the answer is Pulse, which was a horrible film we watched last night. Awful. Boring. But, Big Fortuna, you have entered the game board. Are you ready for the next question? Which film is not directed by Takeshi Miike? It's multiple questions. Which film is not directed by Takeshi Miike? Is it A, Ichi the Killer, B, The Happiness of the Kotokuris, C, Ringyu, or D, Audition? The question was, which film is not directed by Takeshi Miike? A, Ichi the Killer, B, The Happiness of the Kotokuris, C, Ringyu, and D, Audition. The answer is C, Ringyu. And it looks like the deader one. Oh, excuse me. Once again, like I said, when you're damned, you misspell and pronounce things incorrectly. The video Doctor one is correct. Videodrome.
I think that might.
Thank you, Anathar Frost. We wait for you in the spirit realm. All is damned, and you don't have any rice. That includes anything rice-based, so if you're thinking about rice-based whiskey or anything else, you're out of luck. A little Asian humor. I could do that because I am half Asian. And half dead. You ready for another question? Here we go. And then we'll do some more videos. What is an actual Japanese vampire film? I will give you a multiple choice. Which one is the actual vampire film? A, The Thirst. B, Lake of Dracula. C, Vampiros Lesbos. Or D, Captain Kronos. Once again, which is the actual Japanese vampire film? A, Thirst. B, Lake of Dracula. C, Vampiros Lesbos. And D, Captain Kronos. Gaijin! All right. The question was, which one was an actual Japanese vampire film? A. Thirst. B. Lake of Dracula. C. Vampiros Lesbos. Or D. Captain Kronos. The answer is B. Lake of Dracula, which is a trilogy of Japanese vampire films in the 70s. They have nothing in common with each other, but they're pretty damn cool. The video drone. Sorry. It's hard. It's so hard to read your English words from beyond the grave. But you have gained another point.
손님! 팀장님 어디쯤 오고 계세요? 아 진짜 미치겠네. 팀장님?
민지 씨. 잠시만요. 기장님 공격 사태요! 기장님! 객실에서 공격 사태가 일어났습니다!
손님!
I see that you have watched that. I hope you enjoyed it. That's right. Now, give me the name of this movie, and I'll give you a point. I'm waiting. And it gives me time to take a drink out of character. Big Fortuna, you are correct. It is Train to Busan. Shall we continue with the trivia questions? That's right.
What famous Asian martial artist starred in Blade 2? What famous Asian martial artist starred in Blade 2?
Once again, the question was, what famous Asian martial artist starred in Blade 2? The answer is Donnie Yen. And I will take that, Jezebel Bowie. You said Danny Yen, but that's close enough. That is really close enough. And I will give you that point. Next question. Are you ready? I am. Zhang Shi, a Chinese vampire. They are known for one major characteristic. Give me that characteristic. Remember to cup your microphone. Cup it. Once again, Zhang Shi, a Chinese vampire, is known for one major characteristic. The answer is hopping. They hop after the victims. Zhang Shi are so stiff that they cannot bend their limbs or body, so they have to move around by hopping while keeping their arms stretched out for mobility. Jezebel Bowie, you got that first. Sorry, Zandali. Here's the movie that we already talked about. The movie's called The Pulse. Now, in this movie, there is a forbidden room. The door is taped. What color is the tape? Is it A, blue, B, black, C, red, or D, white, or E, there isn't any tape? Once again, in the movie The Pulse, the room is called the Forbidden Room, and is taped up. What color is the tape? A, blue, B, black, C, red, D, white, or E, there isn't any tape. I sense your gray juices flowing, and they're all guessing. Guessing! Once again, in the movie The Pulse, there is a forbidden room. The door is taped. What color is the tape? Is it A, blue, B, black, C, red, D, white, or E? There isn't any tape. It's multiple choice. Do you gamble your soul? Leo Dragon. It's simple. The answer is A, B, C, D, or E.
The answer is C, red. The tape is red
The tape is red,
on the forbidden room.
and the movie sucks. I'm sorry for all the people who enjoyed it, because it sucked. And I'm sure the American version, if they ever make it, sucks too.
Sure.
Next question. And no, you don't get to see me strip as my clothes fall apart due to decay. And I didn't tie it very well. What is the word for ghost in Japanese? It is multiple choice. A, yokai. B, Yurei, C. Gaijin, or D. Kaiju? Once again, what is the word for ghost in Japanese? Is it A. Yokai, B. Yurei, C. Gaijin, or D. Kaiju? Oh, Leo Dragon, you can't leave now. You're stuck with us. Until you DJ. The answer is B. Yurei, Big Fortuna. You have gotten that correct. Let me tell you what the others mean. A. Yokai is a creature, more like a fairy creature. Sometimes they are considered like monsters, but you have like things like Tengu and demons and stuff like that. That is yokai. Yurei is a ghost. C. Gaijin means foreigner, like all of us. D means kaiju. Kaiju means monster, which is what you would think Godzilla, Gamera, and all those other creatures you see in giant monster films. Although technically they're called Daikaiju, which means big monster. Hellfire Bray got the answer correctly first, so gets that point. Are you now ready for the next question? My guest will answer the question for you, for your soul.
What became the most popular film to come out of South Korea? What became the most popular film to come out of South Korea?
Are you ready for the answer? Go ahead and ask the question one more time.
What became the most popular film to come out of South Korea?
The answer is Train to Busan. Big Fortuna gains a point. hope you enjoyed that Asian montage. That's right, Asian horror montage. And yeah, I really love that. By the way, so just want to let you know, we are doing this thing. I had just started this. It is called the Shark Shot, right? Basically, what it is like we do the shark, and there's a shot that is filled with alcohol. Now, I posted this right now, just in the chat. Basically, what you do is if you want to, you can donate 1,000 bits, and we will do the shark shot here. Solid alcohol, which incidentally leads into our next Near Dark session, which is what could it be? Shark Week. It will be Shark Week, and it will be next month. So join us once again, Shark Week, and we're doing the Shark Shot. So, once again, if you happen to be down, donating 1,000 bits, all of us here will be doing 1,000. We'll be doing a shot, and you can join us with the shot too, because we should all do shots together. So make sure you study on your shark film, all of them, because there are some really bad ones that we've already watched, and some really cool ones that maybe you have never even heard of before. All right, so shall we go back to the trivia once again? That's right. And I believe it is your turn to ask the questions. Is that correct?
Train to Busan zombies bear feet similar to 28 Days Later. What is it? So basically, how are the zombies in the Train to Busan similar to zombies in 28 Days Later? 2 answers.
I noticed you haven't been typing. She asked another trivia question. Do you want to hear it one more time?
How are the zombies in Train to Busan similar to the zombies in 28 Days Later? There's 2 answers to this question.
All right, so there are 2 questions to that question. 2 answers to that question. 2 answers. Being dead is it's so difficult to speak. So difficult to speak. But I'll give you the answers right now. The Busan zombies resemble the 28 Days Later zombies in two distinct ways. They run fast, and the infection is even faster. So Jezebel Bowie, you get 1 point. There are 2 points on that, and only one person actually got one of them. So Jezebel Bowie, you got one of the answers correct.
The next question is, Jessica Alba plays a character in the US remake of what ghost film? So Jessica Alba plays a character in the US remake of what ghost film?
Zandalee and Jezebel, we're going to give you both the point on that one, running fast. Once again, the question was, Jessica Alba plays a character in the US remake of what ghost film? That's not Idle Hands. All right, the answer to the question, Jessica Alba plays a character in the US remake of what ghost film? The answer is The Eye. None of you answered that question correctly. All right, we're down to the final questions. How many films are there in the Japanese film franchise of Ringu? Once again, how many films are there in the Japanese film franchise of Ringu? One more time, how many films are in the Japanese film franchise of Ringu? The answer is 4. That's Ringu, Spiral, Ringu 2, and Ringu 0. Big Fortuna answered correctly, but we'll know if he's cheating with his phone. We have one last question for the night. Are you ready? Good. Audition has been described as an influence on what kind of horror genre? Once again, Audition has been described as an influence on what kind of horror genre? Is it A, the slasher flick, B, torture porn, C, ghost story, or D, blood sport? Once again, Audition has been described as an influence on what kind of horror genre? A, slasher flick, B, torture porn, C, ghost story, or D, blood sports. The answer is B, torture porn. Jezebel Bowie, congratulations. You got that correct. Sorry, Zandalee. It is not blood sports, which is another type of genre for people to get together and enjoy each other's blood sexually, like vampires. Now let me just say that Jezebel Bowie, even if you don't lose tonight, I think you're more than capable of joining us in horror trivia in person once again, once it starts back in October. Now we'll be adding up all the questions and the answers to see who won tonight. So we'll be right back. Jezebel Bowie, congratulations. You are the winner of Asian Horror Trivia at Near Dark. I will be sending you your items for winning. Congratulations. The rest of you, you win a trip with us back to another session of Horror Trivia, which will be Shark Week. So folks, be sure you come back again and enjoy that lovely, lovely night. This is my lovely host here, Sugar. So after this, after dealing all the trivia, we will once again be playing a lot of music that involves, horror music, soundtrack scores, as we've been playing before, but we'll be playing some new stuff as well. So thank you all who came out, and don't forget to play with us once a month, which is Near Dark. Mondays we have Metal Nights, Metal Mondays. Tuesdays are Goth Death Rock Post Punk night. That is right. Oh, I love that night. It's one of my favorite nights. The next song you hear is from the movie Sadako versus Kayako, which is a versus film. I love versus film, like Freddy versus Jason, Godzilla versus King Kong. This is two ghost spirits versus each other.
you're dreaming of heaven. Maybe you think it'll last forever whatsoever. Suddenly out of the blue, somebody you never knew is gonna erase you and all you remember. From the other side of the door, coming down from the attic floor, beginning of the ending. Countdown, time is stalking you, hellbound. Demons are laughing at you. We have set sights to show you, my dear. It's a final benediction, a final
Shark shot.
Maybe you're loving you, maybe you're loving him, maybe you're loving her, maybe relationships, maybe you're loving dreams, maybe you're loving love, maybe you're loving peace, maybe the fellowship. Maybe you think you're safe, maybe you're dreaming of heaven, maybe you think it'll last forever whatsoever. Suddenly out of the dark, somebody using power, it's gonna corrupt you and all you and ever. Undead from the videotape, dressed in white, no way to escape. If you see it, you're gonna countdown on the second night. Hellbound, children analyze random sentence. Why is it true? Unrelated, not a lady. You made your choice. Death has chosen you. Death is all around you. Inescapable fate. It's your turn, your reality. Countdown, time is stalking you. Hellbound, demons are laughing at you. We have such sights to show you. It's a final benediction, a fatal Olympic game. Hell, on the second night. Kill, children analyze random sentence. Why is it true? Unrelated, man or lady. You made your choice. Death has chosen you. Death is all around you. Inescapable fate. What will be, will be. Inescapable fate. It's your turn, your reality. Death.
Oh yes! So once again, thanks for coming out to our lovely night on Fridays, which is Near Dark horror trivia and soundtracks. We have some prizes going out. It's going to be to Jezebel Bowie. Once again, thank you for playing the trivia. We are going to be playing some music, and before we're going to go into our next person. By the way, don't forget to check out DJ Leo Dragon. That's right. He plays a really good stuff. And yeah, it's a free for all tonight, which means lots of horror kind of soundtracks.
I'm looking down the hole, you're looking up at me. You're cold and tired, that is easy to see. Lower the rope to you, a bucket on the line. Your membrane will be soft and smooth and your heart will be mine. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Yes, precious, it gets the hose. The look inside your eyes drives me from control, evoking visions of my favorite casserole. And if I eat your heart, I'll also bite your soul. And when I'm done with that, I'll use your skull as a bone. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It gets the hose. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. Yes, it does. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket now. And it does.
Beach, awesome time too. Or I guess, are you from Virginia Beach? Because that means you have.
The night is very cold, I'm feeling kind of weak. I think I'll make myself a cap from your right buttock's cheek. And then I will go walking with my little dog. And then I'll bury you underneath a log. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
I just noticed that someone requested the shark shot. The shark shot is coming. Oh, Zandalee, that's right, requested a shark shot. Thank you so much. Or, oh shit. It could be both. So, with 1,000 bits, that is right. This is the shark shot. Each of us. Cheers to Zandalee and Shark Shot 2. Next month we are having Shark Week. That's right, Shark Horror Film Trivia next month. She can drink the shark shot. Oh, damn, that was vodka. I was drinking whiskey. Vodka at room temperature, vomited from a shark. I don't know if you guys heard that. But yeah, we both did a shot. The shark shot. We have Shark Week coming up next month. So tune up on your shark horror trivia. She did a shark shot of vodka, straight vodka. Mine was whiskey, but oh, I tasted that. It was nasty. Dun, 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 dun. I was just telling Sugar that I've never played this song before. But it is the Shark Shot song because the song's called Jaws by Noise FX. It's gonna be our theme song now. What are you doing? We're doing the Shark Shot. Who is Kayako and who is Sadako? I believe I am Sadako and she is Kayako. Now, if you haven't watched that, it's when the two Japanese horror ghost movies battle each other. And it's pretty fantastic. I actually love it. Hopefully you folks are enjoying yourselves, that's right. And don't forget to follow all those other lovely DJs. Time to party. Go ahead, grab yourselves a drink. It is that time. Don't forget Shark Week next month. Metal Mondays. Tuesdays is our Barrel Shroud Goth Death Rock Post Punk. I personally like Sadako versus Kayako because I love versus movies. Freddy versus Jason, Godzilla versus King Kong, Alien versus Predator. I mean, you watch it for the monsters fighting. You don't watch it for the characters. Versus is a badass Japanese balls to the wall zombie fantasy sci-fi film. By the way, all you folks who like metal, next Monday is Black Metal Night. That's right, all black metal next Monday. Oh, Tomei is very good. The eternal question is, why does vodka taste like hand sanitizer? Because it's nasty. Oh, yes, folks. We're going to play one or two more songs of the night before we go ahead and grab ourselves a pint. So make sure that you follow all those people out there like DJ Leo Dragon, who will be playing at 10 o'clock. We will be rating some other people. Don't forget, Mondays, we have Metal Mondays. Tuesday, Goth and Death Rock Post-Punk Night, which is Burial Shroud. And, once or twice a month, we have Near Dark. And next month, we're doing Shark Week. So make sure you have all your fins together. I don't even know what to say about that. Because we're doing shark shots all fucking night. We're going to get fun. we're dying in a level 2 hype train. Can you believe that? We're gonna have to stay alive just for a little bit longer.
In darkness you will find me. I dance among the dead. But very soon I'll need to hunt the scent of blood instead. Rising from your earth bed, it thickens in the air. A smell gone sweetly rancid. I know that you are near. Tonight we'll make love till we die. Tonight we'll make love till we die. I know you think I'm nasty, but I am no common girl.
1 minute left to the hype train.
The devil, it was really no big thrill. The passion of the killers who lie away for me to show me my own meaning of death and ecstasy. Tonight we'll make love till we die. Tonight we'll make love till we die. Tonight we'll make love till we
All right, folks, this is the last song of the night. I want to thank you all for coming out to Near Dark. Myself, DJ Tenebrae, and my lovely guest, Sugar. Don't forget, next month we are doing Shark Week.